Weeknights at 7 on 7.
This weather report brought to you by Right Price Heating and Cooling.
From fruit pickers to farmhands, hundreds of jobs are still on offer in South Australia's agricultural sector. With COVID keeping backpackers at home, locals are in high demand and a new scheme's offering thousands of dollars for those willing to give it a go.
For Ludovic Rocha, a day in the vineyards is nothing to whine about.
Being outside, working with grapes, wines, the outcome of it is pretty nice.
He started as a backpacker looking for a summer job 10 years ago and never left. Back then, he was one of thousands.
Just French people in Macranville, we were more than 200.
Now, thanks to COVID,
No, there is none.
forcing growers to pick locals for more hands on deck.
So we're relying on a lot of other different sources of labour at the moment, but yeah, we're finding the whole industry is actually finding it difficult.
To ease that struggle, a federal government scheme's been introduced offering up to $6,000 in grants to those keen to take up work in the field.
Get a lot of people off the unemployment and get them out here while there's money to be made.
If you're over 18, live 90 minutes from the workplace and are willing to put in 120 hours over 6 weeks, you can cash in. You'll be able to claim anything from rent and accommodation fees to petrol, car hire and even clothing.
If you've got a subsidy there, give it a go. You've got nothing to lose, really.
As well as here in McLaren Vale, there are hundreds of jobs on offer from the Adelaide Hills to the Barossa, the Riverland and the Southeast.
This seems like not many people are aware of it. So once they knew, hopefully they come and help us out.
The grants are available until the end of the year. Rosie Barnett, 7 News.
Time for news on the weather now. And Amelia, we've got perfect conditions this week to throw a few snags on the barbie.
Jane, we do fine weathers ahead, but if you like to get a little more sophisticated than just a snag on the barbie, well, the Weber Grill Academy recently opened here opposite Vic Park, and we've got some wonderful weather ahead, and there are often cooking classes here on the rooftop. You can check them out, but during the Fringe we've also got cabaret as well, and tonight rehearsals are underway for the Comfort Food Cabaret, where performer Michelle sings up and cooks up a storm. 3 courses in total, which the audience gets to devour one by one. Not a bad night for it either. Currently 21 degrees in the city, and we topped 26 degrees this afternoon following a cool low around 13. There was the odd shower this morning, particularly about our west and in the lower southeast this afternoon. Tumby Bay collected the most, a couple of millimetres in the gauge. Southeasterly winds freshened about the south today too as a high pressure system sits to the south. It'll sit tight for a few days before slowly heading east over the weekend. About far north Queensland, all eyes are on a tropical low near Port Douglas, which is set to intensify into a cyclone off the coast in the early hours. Brisbane could see a storm once possible over Perth too. Back home, and a generally fine days ahead, up to 40 in Moomba, 31 for Port Augusta, 26 for Ceduna, Whyalla and Renmark, 19 for Victor Harbour, Kingscote and Mount Gambier. Now, there is a slight chance of showers about Eyre Peninsula and about the west coast, where strong winds are forecast too. In the city, down to 11 degrees overnight, then a top of 25s on the way. A mostly sunny day, but maybe a bit breezy. On Metro Waters, southerlies to 25 knots north of Grange in the afternoon, with southeasterlies reaching 25 south of Brighton in the morning, seas to 1.5 metres. Looking ahead, and the sunshine will continue into Wednesday, up to 26 degrees, and again on Thursday, warming to 28 Saturday, 30 on Sunday. Now for tonight's ray of sunshine, and we're paying tribute tonight to an incredible group of volunteers who have been run daily free food markets across 5 locations in Adelaide, helping those in need. Heart and Soul founder Iman Rahim knows what it's like to go hungry, fleeing from domestic violence, which left her homeless and with no choice but to steal for food.
And order online. So if you're in need, yeah, we're not going to turn you away.
Without these guys, we'll be hungry every day.
The food's sourced from a range of supermarkets and from Food Bank as well. So a brilliant job at Heart and Soul that they're doing, Jane.
They certainly are. Thanks, Amelia. Well, that's the news for this Monday night. Thanks for joining us. I'll have updates for you throughout the evening. But for now, on behalf of the entire 7 News team here at Hindmarsh, good night.
closer each day.